You know why I made the comments I make today? Because I got the nut sack to do it right here. I'm going to adjust my nut sack real quick. And, you know, not too many people have a big nut sack like myself. Only bought by like Blue Diamond Nut Factory over here in West Eugene. You know, that's where the nut dryers are at. But you know, my nuts are dry and hard. Seasoned. My nuts have been seasoned for years. My walnuts, that is. My big nut sack. So, you know, a lot of you people, you know, wish you had a big nut sack like me and you could speak the words that I speak because I speak the truth. Because you have a big nut sack to say those words. So along with that saying, what we're going to do is we're going to talk tonight about, we got a little impeachment going on with old Donald Trump. A lot of craziness happening. But, you know, we got to just keep the course. I don't know what's going to go on. I guess that clown's going to get inaugurated in here in a couple of days or whatever. Oh, Joe Biden. Dude, he doesn't even have one walnut, dude. And I got a whole sack of them. Joe Biden, he only have one nut. He only has one nut, maybe. But I got a whole sack. So heavy. And my nut sack is so big, I can't even get it all in my pants. That's why it has to hang out of my pants. Things are going to go forward. We got to get this country calm back down. So I'm going to ask you all to kind of bed down and take care of yourself, take care of each other, and be actively engaged in a good cause. Be actively engaged in the future of this country, and make your voice known. If you have an issue, make your voice known. Raise hell. Raise hell. Speak what you need to speak, and have the nut sack to do it. Okay, to step up, and make it happen. Because if you don't speak up, then you don't have any. Then you can't complain about it when something else goes around and it doesn't go your way. Okay, that way when you speak up, there's no complaints. You spared your mind. You spoke your piece. Then you can walk away. But you know, I don't know what's going to go on in the future of this country. But I know the working man, the common people person has to take it back. Matter of fact, today somebody said, "Are you a Trumper thumper?" And I give him the thumbs up. Because, you know, behind me says the American flag, which is the greatest flag of all times. And we stand for that flag, for the freedoms that flag represents, and for the people that have given their lives for that flag and still give their life for this flag. And everyone in America that loves America should give your life for that flag. And you stand up, make your voice heard. Make it happen every day, each and every day. Make life a little better. Try to make your life a little better. Make good decisions, right? Make good decisions in your life for the future because, you know, it's not so much about us anymore, but it's about the future generation we got to worry about. And get them, make sure they have good soil to perpetuate and they can live a good life on. You know, make sure they can stay in the Constitution and they know the boundaries to run in because, you know, a fast car goes in a straight line. We have to be wise in our decisions. Wise in what we do, wise in what we say. Speak the truth and only truth, right? Because a lot of propaganda. Everybody's talking right now about what should be, what could be. Trump out, Trump in. Hey, man, we need to boil it right down to the Constitution, man. Boil it right down to the bare bones of what this country was founded on. And that's what it's founded on. That's the backbone, the spine of this country. Okay? Anything less than that is flop, dude. It's all yap. Okay? There's another word for that, but we're not going to discuss it here today because, you know, I want this to be a family-friendly video because I want to get serious here today. With very few times in my life, I'm going to get serious with you. Because we need to do that. We need to get back to a unity, making the country great again, and get past bipartisan ideas. And going into this year, we need to get rid of COVID, man. I don't know. I haven't taken the shot yet. I don't know if the shot's going to be available. We got to get past that. We got to get people healthy and wealthy and wise. Okay. Edward Jones, I'm not supported by Edward Jones, but Edward Jones is a great investment company. They'll help you invest, and you invest in PepsiCo, which is a company that's, PepsiCo said, their president said, quote, PepsiCo wants every corner of your stomach. So you figure out what all PepsiCo owns. I'll tell you that probably in my next video probably. But I want you to think on that, what all PepsiCo owns, and how big a conglomerate they are. And because you want to invest in those guys, you want to invest in John Deere tractor because you know we all got to eat. You got to love the farmer because the farmer feeds you and I. Okay, the cattle rancher, you know, that's where you shoot the big cow, shoot and have the big beef, have the big steaks and the potatoes. But you know, some of you people out there, you eat the rice, because you don't like the beef, you don't like the big protein. But you know, you're sure lost. That means more beef for me and not for you. And that's all right. I can do that. But remember, my dad was here, the great one, but he's not here with us. My dad would say, if you live in America, Americans eat potatoes. You eat potatoes for 3 meals a day. You eat hash browns in the morning, you eat french fries at lunch, and then you eat a big fat potato at night with the steak. Don't get skimpy on the steak, man. You want a nice fatty steak with fat on it. Because let me tell you something. Brother Bass gonna tell you something. Fat's where the flavor's at. There's some of you people out there, you buy a steak, you buy a roast, you cut the fat all off, and you have just pure meat. You've wasted the flavor. You've taken that steak from a 10 to a 3. Okay, eat steaks, man. What's my prime? You ask me, Uncle Balsky, what do you eat? I'm gonna tell you, folks, what you gotta be. You gotta eat the big ribeyes and the T-bones and maybe a sirloin. You know, if the budget's kind of tight, buy a sirloin. But you know what? The big ribeye is where it's at. And you need to buy some ribs. Your beef ribs are phenomenal. But you know, we can't ever count out. But you know, you just want to eat beef. You know, pork that's other white meat. But you're an American, so we eat beef and potatoes. Okay, that's what we eat in America. Okay, and that's how we got to get America great again. We got to get proteined up, get ready, take the country back again where it's at. Well, that's what I'm going to tell you. Once you light the barbecues up, and once you eat the meat, eat potatoes, get strong, get healthy, drink the milk, get good bones. Because, man, you might have to fight for this country. We might have to get serious and go to different meetings and call town hall meetings and sometimes disrupt them. Because that's all right to do. Because the voice is being heard. And, you know, let me tell you, let's talk about this for a minute. You know, we talk a lot about the Constitution, but let's talk about how this country was founded and the fight with England. Okay? The fight with England wasn't a deliberation of a party. It was, this is how it's going to be, why it's going to be. And if you want to fight, let's get it on. Come to America and we'll fight you. Okay? And no time has anything ever been easy in America. The Constitution was easy to write. Nothing is easy to write here because we all have our own ideas. We all have great ideas, but we got to simmer it down and come to a general census. I'm not saying to wash you out, but we come to a general census that we all agree on. We gotta break out the facts. Because let me tell you, the founding fathers of this country, they were all wise men. And they were all men of sound understanding and of high magnitude and of high education. That's why it took them 7 days in the chamber to write the Constitution of America. Was it easy? Oh no, because I'll guarantee you had your hands full with John Hancock, you had your hands full with Jefferson, you had your hands full with George Washington, all. And then we got to start keeping things in America and making things great again. Well, how do we do that? We're going to travel. We're going to spend money, and we're going to get out of our houses because a lot of you people have cabin fever. Let's admit it. We're going to be serious here again. A lot of you have cabin fever, a lot of depression going on. We're going to get outside. We're going to get in the sun. And right now it's raining and snowing. I want you to get outside. I want you to put the rain suit on. I want you to get on. You can get a rain suit for Bionmart or Cabela's, wherever, for cheap. You don't have to go out and spend the best, but, you know, if you want the best, you get the best. But get outside. Get outside, get activities, get your brain going, get the mind flowing. Because, you know, that's how you become healthy again. That's how you get the yin and yang together. I believe in that. You know, I believe in setting the yin and yang in your mind. I believe body, mind, and spirit. And some of the greatest places to do that is times when you're alone and times with family and friends. And flush those feelings out and speak your mind. You know, you're obviously going to have people around your life that aren't going to agree with you, but that's all right. Because, you know, we've never had to agree with each other, okay? Because that's what makes us unique. That's the uniqueness of America and of Americans, of you and I. Is, you know, I speak on this blog, And I might say some things that you don't care for, you don't like. But it's not that you hate me. But you understand where I'm at, and I understand where you're at. And that's the love, and that's the communication of America. That's communication we need to have all over the world. Okay? Because as I share a part of myself with you and you share with me, we come to an understanding because, I only see a little spectrum of the pie just like you do. I only see what's in my own bubble, in my own ideas, in my own life's experience, right? But if I can hear from your life's experience, I'm not saying I'm going to change my life, but it enlightens our soul, it enlightens the spirit and the mind, and now we can understand each other a little better. And we get past this hatred of you said, he said, and we can flesh together the brotherhood and the sisterhood, which you need to do. Because, again, that's how Brother Bowski is here. Man, I tell you the truth, because I love you. I don't want to ever mispersuade, I don't want to ever do that. Because, I was brought up in a home that my saintly mother, she'd tell you the truth. You might not like it, and it might be kind of hardcore. No bad verbiage in it, but it was right on the money. It's like a big pill that's hard to swallow for a lot of us, right? Sometimes it's called pride. Sometimes it's called our own idealism. But if we can get to the true facts, then we all learn it. We all get enlightened. And that's what we need. We need to have a great enlightenment, because what in America do we need? Nothing. Because we have it all in America. Do I say that proudly? I do. Just like I fly this American flag behind me because I'm proud. I'm proud of America. I'm proud of who this country is, where it's at, where it's going. Because you know what? It's about the people of this country that call the shots. Period. And I want you to call the right shots. I want you to shoot right from the hip and from the heart. With your eye focused on the greatness of this country, which it is. The greatest country of all time, period, is the USA, baby. And I don't want you to ever forget that. The greatest and the greatness. Everybody wants to come to this country because of what it has. Okay? And I welcome all people, man. I welcome everybody to come to America and enjoy the greatness. Come to the party. But when you come to the party, don't try to persuade me into thinking about all of your idealisms. Right? Let's sit down together. We'll drink a Pepsi. We'll talk about the facts. We'll flesh the facts out. And we'll go forward in unity of what's going to be best for the whole. Okay? And not try to segregate people out. We need to get past this segregation of this country, because we still have a problem with that. Okay? We think that we think because of different things that I have an opinion and my opinion doesn't matter and your opinion does, or vice versa. Doesn't matter. We're all human beings. We're all here for the right to go forward, and we have that inevitable right to go forward and speak our mind. But you don't remember, I love you, and remember this country. I want you to pray for this nation every night. Okay? Or whatever spirituality you have, I want you to be thankful to live in America, because what we have in this country is far beyond anything that's any better. Even with all the flaws we have, but we're going to work them out, because you know what? America has always risen to the top. In hard times like we're in right now, we've always risen to the top. We've always came together as a country, and we'll continue to do that. And right now we've got some business at hand, and we got to take care of it. Good, bad, or indifferent, we got to take care of it. But we have people in this country that have a good mindset, and we need to come together as one. It might take a little debate. We might send some chambers. We might even disrupt some chambers. As long as we can flesh the truth out. That's what we need to do. But hey, man, I love y'all. And remember, you need to have a big nutsack to say what I've said tonight. And remember, they're seasoned for years and years and years. No salt on them, but they're seasoned and hardened. No mold on them, no infirmities. Touch them right now and they're all hard. So remember, like, share, and comment. Deuces.